Hey everyone, welcome back to Whalepot Eggs. I am Tony. Today is 12th of December 2024. Let's jump into today's Bitcoin's price analysis. As of this morning, Bitcoin has reclaimed the 100k level, currently trading around 100,900. This comeback is fueled by a combination of factors. Funding rate for a perpetual contract have reset, reducing the cost for trader to hold long positions. This reset has renewed bullish sentiment and helped push BTC back above six figures. The Coinbase index turned positive, indicating strong buying pressure from US investor. It shows demand on the US exchange. And also, the Consumer Price Index CPI report showed lower than expected inflation. This data reassured investors that the Fed may continue to cut rate, which is bullish for an asset like Bitcoin. The key level to watch for today is support at 98,000 and resistance at 105k. A breakout above this could lead to a surge to 110k. And I'm sure you have heard of the phrase, not your key, not your coin. So today we're going to have a little bit of a deep dive into talking about cold wallet. A cold wallet is defined as a wallet where the private key never touches the internet. It is not necessary having a physical device like Ledger and Trezor. It is about keeping the private key offline. For example, while a hardware wallet are commonly used as a cold wallet, but even a software wallet like MetaMask can actually function as one, if the private key is never generated or exposed on internet-connected device. The key idea is quite simple. If the private key remains offline, the wallet qualifies as a cold wallet. When using a hardware wallet like Ledger and Trezor, you receive both a hardware wallet and a recovery phrase, typically consisting of 12 or 24 words. The recovery phrase is far more important than the device itself. If the hardware wallet is lost or damaged, you can easily recover your wallet using these recovery phrase. However, if your recovery phrase is lost or stolen, your fund will be at significant risk. This is why protecting your recovery phrase is critical. The hardware device can be replaced, but the recovery phrase cannot. So, big manufacturers like Ledger and Trezor both use BIP39 standard when they come to generate a recovery phrase. What this means is that their recovery phrase is actually interchangeable. You can recover a Ledger wallet using recovery phrase generated by Trezor device and vice versa. This feature highlights the decentralized nature of crypto. Unlike traditional banking, if one bank shuts down, you wouldn't be able to access to your fund. But in crypto, you can simply use a different compatible device to restore your wallet and regain access to all your fund. There's a common misconception that connecting a cold wallet to a hot wallet, like MetaMask for DeFi or NFT transaction, might reduce the security of your cold wallet. But it's actually not true. The private key always stays securely on the cold wallet device itself. MetaMask acts as an interface, forwarding transaction requests to cold wallets. The cold wallet then signs the transaction offline, and the signed transaction is sent back through MetaMask to the blockchain. As long as the private key stays on the wallet, your security remains intact. The only risk comes from interacting with potentially malicious apps, so always be cautious about what you authorize. Our first news story of today is about FTX collapse aftermath. FTX data has managed to recover a significant amount of political donation that they were made before the exchange collapse. This amount to over $50 million in contribution made to various political campaign and organizations. Every dollar recovered helped repay the customer and investor who lost money when the FTX went under. The second story is a big win for the Bitcoin community. MicroStrategy, the company led by Michael Saylor, that we talked about yesterday in depth. The company will be joining the Nasdaq 100 index soon in end of December. This marks a huge milestone, not just for MicroStrategy, but for Bitcoin adoption in mainstream finance. MicroStrategy's massive Bitcoin holding over 425,000 BTC have made it a unique player in the tech and finance world. With MicroStrategy being part of the Nasdaq 100, many ETFs that track down the index will automatically buy MicroStrategy's shares. This means more institutional money is going to flow into the Bitcoin industry. Essentially, buying MicroStrategy share is like buying Bitcoin but on leverage. This inclusion of Nasdaq 100 will bring more exposure and credibility to Bitcoin as a legitimate asset class. Our last story of today is about Japan-based crypto exchange Coincheck making its debut on the Nasdaq. This is a major step for Japanese crypto adoption and highlight the growing global presence of crypto exchange. Coincheck is one of the largest crypto exchange in Japan, and listing on Nasdaq means more international visibilities and investors' confidence. This shows that the crypto industry in Asia is thriving and expanding into the global market. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode of Wellpot Eggs. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. Stay invested, and I will see you in the next one.